Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Robot Damashii or the Robot Spirits Testament Gundam. This is based off the manga Gundam Seed Destiny Astray, and it's actually piloted uh, by two people. One is Ash Gray, then later on by Kaite Madigan. Not too familiar with the manga, to be honest, and it's one of those that it's a cool looking Gundam design, and it just can help to pick up the figure. But eventually, I might check out the manga and read up on that later on. So it's just one of those. Figure comes in first before the material. So anyways, this is the box art. Really cool, as you can see. And this kind of reminds you of the Banshee, the claw. It's really cool looking. And in particular, this one has a unique V-fin since it's pointing forward. Well, part of it is pointing forward. It does have the red frames built, and that's kind of remind me of the Aegis, or pretty much the Strike. Come in this really nice box. Shows you different weapon sets, and they have the gimmick there that you can use your Strike Gundam. It has the same mounting points for the backpack, and I think it's using a Divine Striker as opposed to the Ale pack, and I think it might be an upgraded version from what I read, and I'm just basing this from the wiki. And actually that one kind of turns into a grappling part right here, and later on I will show you how that's done. But I just want to point out this is kind of like an illusion. You might think that this was the shield, but it's actually this part here, and it's in a certain angle that you don't see the wings at all, and it's just folded back. It's not detachable. I almost detached mine, but like, wait, no, it's just folded out. Yeah, but nonetheless, a really cool figure, and I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. So inside, you're gonna have Testament Gundam right here. You get the Tricare Shield, kind of like the Blitz, but a more upgraded version. You get the Divine Striker right there, or Divine Striker pack. You get the 2-beam saber. You get 2-beam hilts right here and right here. It's kind of fell off. Some attachment for the action base. A variety of hands, as you can see here. You get the left and right trigger finger. You got a variety of weapons also. It does have a gun blade here, or pretty much a pistol with a fixed bayonet there. And I think from what I read, it's kind of like a signature thing by Kaite Madigan, which later on piloted this one. And you also get the normal pistols right here. Quite a variety, and I think some of this can be mounted on the Tricare Shield. Yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that up. Alright, so again, you get that very interesting pointed V-fin in front, and I think it's if I'm not mistaken, it's some kind of a neuron jammer cancer, something to that effect, and basically makes him invincible. So that's where it's kind of like an antenna, makes him invincible against other mobile suits, and I think he pretty much just hacks into them. And I'm trying to remove some dust there. So anyways, I just put in the beam hilts right there. It's mounted on the waist, and this is pretty cool looking. You get all sorts of articulation, and just to be honest, I hardly get Robot Damashii. They are a little bit expensive. Well, quite expensive, since they're about $40 to $60 depending on where you get them and depending which one you're getting. Yeah, it seems like you're getting a master grade for a high grade size figure, but they're very detailed, and I usually just get the ones that are special looking, the ones that you cannot get on a mold kit form, such as this guy. Unless they make a Testament high grade, that would be cool. But again, I might just it varies, but this is pretty cool looking, so that's the reason why I got it. A lot of cool articulation. You have a movable armor here, which is great. I really like a separate knee armor, and again, kind of looks like an Aegis. Well, I guess the color is, and it kind of gives it that Aegis look. Otherwise, it is the red frame, and it's a combination of things. And I think it's based off the out frame, which is the white one. Actually, this is white from what I read. Just that, well, actually gray. The activated mode, then it turns white. Then when it's fighting, it turns red. Is it 3 times as fast? Maybe. Well, it does have that jammer. But again, looks really cool. A lot of cool articulation. Although I'm not too fond of that. That's a straight peg right there. It's too small and skinny. I don't think it'll break, but just be careful on that. And you do have a point of connection there, which you could put the Divine Striker. I think that's what this is called. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So this one is pretty cool. You can open it up with the wings, and you have a variable. A couple of points here. You can move it up, and you have a peg connection right here. So if you fold this down, and this is where the part you see on the box, you can push this back here, so you have a claw. It's not quite a claw, I would say, since you got this part here kind of blocking it, but it kind of gives that illusion. But it does have Gatling gun over there, so I guess it kind of opens up like that. And it will be cool to see this in animated. So you can mount this part here, the peg, or right on the back here. I'm just gonna mount it like so. Put it in a cool pose. Rotate this whole arm, and that's what you see on the box. But on the side, it's kind of big and quite big. Kind of just like a shield also. Just open it up like a crossbow. But nonetheless, very cool. Let me take that out and let me put it on the back. Let's fold this back here. Open it up again. And it just mounts here. So again, you have different ways to display this or post. You can have it, also this is rotate, you can rotate the wings. But you can have an action pose where it's pointed up like that, kind of like the ale pack. Or you can just have it where it's just resting. Actually, you can have the whole thing on top. It's kind of like a glider, and have him shoot. So it's kind of like a double-headed snake. It's really cool looking. Or you can just fold it like so. Kind of remind me of the Justice also. And there you have it. And let's move on with the... Actually, it's the Tricare Kai, not the Tricare Shield. Alright, and this is kind of like a 5-prong. Well, kind of like 6. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can move them around. You hook or stab. And you got these points here. You can fold this down. And you can also mount the pistols here. So some of the pistol doesn't have any pegs, and that's what you would normally use with the hands. And there are some that are pegged, like this too. And they're pegged on such a way that you can mount them side by side. which is great, like so. And also, if you want to swap one of them to have the pistol with a bayonet, or I'm just gonna call it gunblade. So like that, this. I think you only get one one gunblade with a peg. Otherwise, you're gonna have dual with with no pegs on it. Same thing with the pistol, so you can dual wield them. So it's actually quite nice that they give you a lot of variety. So I'm just gonna leave those there, and to mount it on, again, you're gonna put it on the back of the elbow, like so. And I'm just gonna close it up, and there we go. So it's actually a really nice gimmick. And again, you can put this here, so you have both arms with that. So this is really cool. And let me put it on a base. Actually, to put it on a base, you're going to be using this. And I think that's for all robot Damashii. There's a slit right on the back. Just mount it on. And I'm putting this the wrong way. There we go. I'm not sure if this works. Oh, there we go. Actually, why don't we put one of the trigger fingers and I like the gunblade one. So it's actually really easy to put on. Just gonna slide it in, put the trigger finger right there, and there you have it. Swap it, just pop the hands off. There you go. Actually quite glad that the hand is angled, so it's straightforward, and that looks pretty cool. I like that. Gunblade is ready for melee. There we go. And the beam sabers. Let's see. I had a hilt. I keep popping the hilt off. So this guy, we have the beam saber hilts and effect part. It's kind of different shaped, and you just put it on, and there you go. And let's go over the hands. There's quite a variety of them. Alright, I just found out. So this one is similar to that. This is for the gun blade, and it's actually a lot longer trigger finger as opposed to this one. This one is just for the pistol, and where's the other one? I'm trying to find the other. Oh, right here. So this one's a lot closer, as you can see, and it's just for the regular pistol. So you do have two sets of the trigger finger hands. Otherwise, you have the open hand like so, and you have the ones for holding the beam saber right here. And again, you get two of these. Otherwise, you have the closed fist, and I think that pretty much covers up for the hands. So you got a variety of them. Really great. Another thing I noticed that this thing is pegged on the top, and I guess you can peg it on the other ends, making this longer. So that's really cool. So you have to double check that with instruction. I just noticed that. And actually, let's see if that works out. Yep, so you can put it here and make it a lot longer. That's a really cool gimmick. And I think that's pretty much it for the review. Again, a really cool robot Damashii. I got this robot Damashii from Tatsu Hobby. I think they have it for about $40.85 or roughly $45 with tax. I think that's a pretty good deal. And that pretty much wraps up the review. Again, a very cool looking robot Damashii. And I highly recommend getting this one. It's just really awesome. Divine Striker pack, Tricare Sky, and Gunblade. How can you say no to that? I think I heard news about the Outframe, which is basically the white version of this. If that one does come out, I might give it a shot also. Again, I really like this. Kind of like a different style or a mobile suit variant based off a game or a manga. And I'm really happy that they're bringing it out. And it's just cool to have this. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the review. If you have any questions, suggestions, or any comments, I'll get back to you. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.